All right, Mike V, here we come from TGH at the end of the week. We put out something in the morning, and now here we are a little bit at 11 Eastern to follow up. Listen, you know, a lot of the moves, I believe, have been made, okay? You had Powell speak, you had some earnings, you had some macro news about Apple. You have gold that everybody was waiting for a high, now pulling back a little. TLT is strong. The VIX is still uh, pinned down to the low. Low floater still popping, although they're getting few and far between, and a couple of hot IPOs. So let me leave a couple of things here as we look at TGH. First of all, we start this way. Tradeview Markets, the behemoth it is, sponsors TGH as we go to trading all platforms, partners, company. I am an executive too, by the way. I'm more to be proud of an executive than a trader, to be honest with you. TradeGATEHub all the way down there. That's how big we are. With that being said, is look at the new promo alert. Keep your eyes open, okay? As we get to the end of the week, thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Andrea, making a big difference behind the scenes, a major difference behind the scenes at TGH. Is more will be coming forward. Coach, always plugging away, man. You got to keep plugging away. You do. Sentiment, okay. Somewhat stretched. But you know what? The sentiment is... Go to my screen in a second. A little bit more red on the screen than I would like to see for this type of rotation to take place in a healthy manner. But we'll keep going. Bank of America bull indicator. Please go through your own time. We'll actually have more data over the weekend, if not over the week, if not over the weekend, if not later. That's BPY. Usually on Sunday night, I kind of condense it all and it kind of not only show the data, articulate a little bit better. At the very least, Monday morning. Worst Monday morning. Extreme bull. Okay, I'm not really involved in a lot of sentiment lately because, as I said, let me go to my screen for a second. As Google was the strongest stock on the board today. Looks like it's still going to break higher as we see the market week. It's still hanging in there. Apple, dead cat bounce. Coach, go watch the last 19,000 videos of Coach has Apple pinned down to a T. I think he showed it more at 180. I think he got the 180, Coach. Didn't he want to short more 180? But even not right there. What are you going to do? He's right all over it. Bitcoin giving some back into the weekend. There's the Bitcoin Grayscale Trust. There it is there. As you know what, now these other ones, the miners coming down a little bit more. Plays out of it. But okay, my point being, here's Google here. Here you have NVIDIA. Even the NVIDIA SMCI pair trade is still working very well. So you had MU report earnings a couple of days, actually yesterday. All right, the stock broke out to an all-time high. You know what? If you top ticked it yesterday and you're down $4, I can't believe, what am I going to do? It's the same thing with Goldman Sachs. It was up $19 yesterday. We're waiting for a breakout all week. What happened here? You know what I mean? So, if you kind of top tick it, it still needs some rest. The bottom line is one of our friend and former guest, TGH Larry, says, we're still making all-time highs. This buy, one day doesn't make a reversal. Hughes, there it is. All right. Does it matter that Apple's down? Maybe it doesn't. FedEx reported numbers. There's one. All right, so it gave a little bit back. Are you calling the top on FedEx? Is this the week where MU reported and topped out? What's going? I'm typing so fast now with my. Is this the week? Is this the week where Valero, which has been on the strongest run in history, is this the week that everything tops out? I'm not really sure. Is this the week where Tesla bottoms? I'm not sure either. Certainly not making a lower low. But that's on good route. I mean, stocks like this that are still speculative, still on nice runs that go from 12 to 60. It's only 10% off the high. You have to tripling. 12 what? Whatever it does. 5. All right, so there's FedEx. A lot of stories. Nike, quite opposite. It was as high as 110, I believe, last night. They tried to hold it up. Nike, that showed what was going on here, right? Same with the bifurcation sector. You have Skechers. Hanging up near the high. What other stocks? Boots. The Boot Barn was even hanging in there. What other? Cal is another shoe shoe company. Onion, nice bounce back after earnings, still near the high, but even that they had a chance. This was the earnings for Onion. So went away. Okay. And you know what? Nike did the complete opposite, the best of breed. I know it's got a lot of China hangover, but everybody I see lately is riding the swoosh. Pro golfers got it on. So there's Nike. All right, I put it. Last night I wanted to buy Fact. I'll remember. I'll never forget the price because that's what I do. I wanted to put in a price at 94. Why did I want to put it in 94? This was the gapper here, I believe, right here. This green line. No, and Lulu reported. I apologize. Lulu, former best of breed. Same thing. Lulu and Nike are having the same reactions. Although Lulu is well, yeah, basically. And then here you have Gap stores. And I came in Gap stores, short Gap stores. Can't flinch. I cover Gap at the low. Blue means buy. Gap, I'm covering it. I actually cover Gap near the low. Gap should be down $1.50 today at least. It still might be. I'm not going to lie. One that doesn't make a reversal, but it's not like when you have something like Lulu, a behemoth that blows everything out, and you have something like Nike. I mean, I know Nike's Gap store is not exactly athletic wear, but in the old days, if IBM sneezed, the whole market be down 4%. So there you go. Nike up like that, FedEx going the other way. Oh God, what else? CLH. Did I cover it? No, I'm not sure it's CLH. I'm going to do that. Uber. Lyft worked early in the morning. It still worked. Lyft overnight. That popped. And now it might be pulling back. That might be a 2-drive or whatever the coach calls it. But he might have a good opinion on it. He might have a good one too. That's good. Onion, Kohl's, Etsy. What else are we looking at? XBI gave it back. It's in the channel. I don't trust it. New share. What other stocks do we have? You know what? Let's go to the drawer. Let's look at the thing. Bank of America, all the Kohl, Schwab hanging in there after the run. These one day make reversal. I'm not sure. Made a hell of a run. Probably needs rest. I don't think they're flagging the way they should. Adobe says it all. Adobe, a deer, a female deer. Adobe, that's behemoth. ASML. Actually had a poor day today from what I was looking. Marvell, Kohl's, Avago, behemoth with MU. Avago, best of breed flagging. That stock's going higher with or without you. MU, same thing. I don't know about MU. PDD, there it is. I had a bid on PDD and I wanted to buy it right here. Matter of fact, my bid is still there. There's my bid on PDD. Where are we? By 400 PDD, 118.24. And today got to 120. That was my buy on PDD, just for 400. If it worked, it actually did a little bit, I would have added to it. I'm not saying this was a position, to go and walk away with. I actually would have collared it. CRWD, what is going on here? Bristol Myers breaking higher. We need that too for the fun. Bristol Myers bought one the other day. I was going to tell you why. I went to the weekly. I said, thank you. I'll take Bristol right there at 51.50. It's only 52.40. But that's a nice entry for me for Bristol to rotate out of some things. A-Lab hanging in there. The hot IPO, as everybody knows. Reddit back. It looks like back to this. Always the hot stocks on my screen in my universe are always to the right here. So back is hot. Nevada hangs in there. DST, Schlumberger. There were puts going off this morning in some of these oils. What am I going to do? The put went off at like 54.83. Schlumberger's 54.12. You know what I mean? I had to be perfect in it. It's in an uptrend. It's got support. Not for me. That's why you even bring it up. DraftKings still hanging in there. Flagging. And I'll bring it up. The cannabis stocks are hot. Yes, they are. They're right. All right. McDougal, are you there, Mick? Is that you, Mickey, that has them? I swear I hope this MSOS goes to 20. I swear I do. And Ham, thanks for posting. Ham, horrible nickname for a H, we'll call you. Horrible nickname for a person that's so passionate and intelligent. Ham. But I know you got a sense of humor. That's why you do it. You get it. So Ham is looking for gold to plummet. I'm sure Coach maybe backed that up. Where is he? I saw you posting this morning. I'm not an elitician, but just try. Elitician. Short GLD. If everyone is first, no one is first. It's true. Very good at cliches. I want you to be more empirical. You have it in you. GLD. All right, listen. All right. I have to listen. I'm not in it. What am I in now? As one of our long timers and passionate better traders, Ham US Aldi. I don't know what the last is for. All right. He's short gold. What am I still on the fund? I'm in GOLD. I'm in, and I am in Newmont. And I'm not in much more. Alcoa, what you doing? Flagging. Let's go back to copper. FCX, SCCO, the first one to pop. Mm-hmm. There you go. What do you want me to tell you? Like I said, if this was I don't know, think of something small, uranium, or that moves slow. If this was the dollar, I don't know. Would you buy? I'm just trying to use this cycle to get it out ahead of maybe being so reasonable, if that makes sense. 10-year highs, 10-year yield highs. As I look at my news feed. So let's look at the TLT, which I believe was at the high the day before. Nope, now it's off the high of the day. TLT off the high of the day. Coach, great opinion about TLT. Now's the time. If I know what Coach thinks, because I freaking pay attention. Nope, Coach thinks TLT is going to lower, and I agree. This might be the freaking spot to do it. I want to, ideally, I want it on this 93.75 gapper, but I also would have liked it right up here at 94.19. So you know what? I'll short, what is this, 800? I'll short 800. I'm in the TLT short. I'm in there. Wait, did I get it? Executions. Yeah, I got it. 93.94. Didn't even flinch. Got it right away, Coach. You know what that means. Kellogg breaking low. Let's see how these consumer staples, if you will, are going, because they were holding up a little as the rotation was evident. Campbell Soup, I know it's not sexy. Done. Kellogg. Procter & Gamble was holding up the best. Now it's holding. Hold on. See, I should know that. All right, so let's look at what's going on here. Any questions? Lewis, you want an opinion about the NASDAQ? I have no idea. I'll have an opinion and a better dissertation on Wednesday, on Monday, or if not Sunday night, when things make sense, more sense to me. STI, gainers in 60 minutes, lunar. I'm in the wrong freaking, there's the lunar chart. And it was taking calls on the Jesus feed. I'm in the wrong satellite company. I'm in this SIDC, lunar. PDD. So they're taking the squeezing some of the stocks that have been beaten down, not to be redundant, PDD, LAC, ACB, another Reddit. Is that at the high? You're kidding me. CGC is the one. All right. So let's go back to the cannabis. I should be speaking more about this. CGC, Telray's the one. See if it has it in it. Let's look at the other ones now. CGC, VFF. VFF was 50 cents. You know what? This one could VFF. This one I made a good one of my first trades live with Coach was VFF. I bought it at like 6 and I sold it at 10. VFF. Oh, this is the weekly. Yeah, we've been coaching. I've been working a long time. I think it was right down here. A long time. 2 years, 3 years. Yeah. VFF, I have the trade. It's not going back to where it was, but you can look at MJ. That's the ETF. All right, but price action volume and range. Let's, like I said, I can't be hypocritical. I don't care what it is. So it's in play. Let's finish off here for the Friday. I'm not doing much. I'm not going to lie. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Percent gainers, 60 minutes. Let's look at percent gainers on the day. That's more important. NFY, interesting. Monroe, CGC brought it up. SMLP, ANNX. I am interested in this. ANNX. Why shouldn't I? I mean, I wish it had over, I wish it had more than 2 million shares, but the majority of the times these stocks work. Weekly. All right, there it is. It hasn't been an RSI over this, but you never know. Maybe I would like it not to have news, because then there might be more news that'll propel it higher. If there's news in it, I don't really like it. It's like almost acting good technically, has the volume, but I would rather some of this, it feels like a bio to me. I'm not really sure, but I would rather the news not be in it. Next, 9-inch nails, Tela, INO, not interested. Lunar brought it up volume. ALAB brought it up IPO. Okay, let's look at the percent losers on the day. I have a feeling there's going to be more big caps. Lulu, GNE, not interested. XPEV, Sound, what a give back. Nike brought it up, huge volume. Sound gave it all back. CLSK, is that 1921? I just sold this before I came on the air at 19. You bastard. CLSK was taking some calls. I get it. It's 1920. Maybe goes to 21st strike price. Not for me. You know what I mean? I'd rather gather information. Piton Brothers, India, GCT, not giving any back. No bounce. GCT, penthouse to poorhouse. Nothing. This 10 day, 1, 2, 3, like freaking 5 trading days ago, stock was 45. Now it's 28. You know what it looks like? AMD broke below the moving average. So it looks like AMD. Mike V. AMD below the 50-day as well, just like GC. These are similar. Neither are appealing. I'm not gonna lie, AMD, what's going on? But it's made it move. It's made its move. Maybe it goes to 180 strike price on a Friday. I'm not sure. I'm not really gonna try to guess right now. VIX, dollar, yields at the high. VIX. Okay, let's look at the whys, guys, if there's no questions. They matter the most. Okay, events and conference interest for next week. I'll have that posted Sunday night. By Monday morning, the latest. TGH. Notable movers. This is it. Lulu brought it up. VFC is down. I sold that. Good trade, right? Alexis, surfs up. APTV, Tesla bouncing a little bit. BWA, TPR is down. It should be. This TPR is a short. It's Coach. Alta, Best Buy gave it all back, by the way. Okay. MU taking calls, someone's backing it up. That's what you want to see. That's the type of call action you'd like to see. I don't even think this is a hedge. This is MU making a big move, maybe resting a little bit and going out and buying some more calls, backing it up. But I wish they were going out more than March 22nd, which is today. So CPNG, I don't like it. Lunar. There's the chart on the semis. You gotta wait. You know what? Sometimes I don't say it often, but I sometimes the best play is no play. Best thing to do right now is this. At least now. Let's go to right here. New share. We'll go to TGH, and we'll put it this way. Too many screens open. All right. Great posting this morning, everybody. Thanks for sharing. For those that are not that active and want to keep staying active or want to step out of the box, maybe try yourself and click on a demo, or at least decrease your size a little bit in the live account. We'll be more than happy to help you. Besides the lowest spreads and the lowest commissions and tightest spreads, number 3 is service, and I can vouch for that as well. I'll help you. All right. So if not, go to the red YouTube icon. Go through the videos that we gave all this week, if not anytime, and to get an idea of what we're about, short, long term. Even today, watch Coach's video that already garnered 80 views an hour ago. And I'm going to tell you, as I sign off on here, there's going to be 81 views, because that's what I'm going to do right when I get off here. All right. So cheers to everyone. Been a good week. We'll have a plan going forward. More posting Sunday night, naturally the rest of the day, but more macro going into the weekend.